How are you guys feeling? Good? Yeah, sorry about not sticking with you guys last night. That's fine. But I just need you guys to hear me out. What? Georgia, Rob, and Stephanie, they're controlling everything at the moment. I can agree with that. And, well, I just think they don't have your best interests at heart. And I think it's strategically smart of you to flip with us, because those guys are going to become big physical and strategic threats later on. That's just what I'm thinking. I get that, and honestly, me and Alexis will talk about it. Cool. So that's all I need you guys to do. Last night, let's put this in one word: sucked. Michelle is a big part of my game. She was my closest ally, and for her to go home, it sucks. But the good thing is that I'm still here and I have a chance to try and make a big move in this game. I didn't want to make a big move this early on in fear of putting a big target on my back, but since I'm on the bottom, I have to now. And if it pulls off, then I'm on top, and if it doesn't, then I'm going home. So stakes are high. So what do you think? I'm down for it. Why? Well, first of all, I just don't think that Majority Alliance has my best interests at heart. And I think you should really think about it, because at the moment, I think you're riding the coattails of Rob. Well, from now until the next Trouble Council, we've got 3 days, so we've got a while to talk about it. So at the moment, I don't know if I can trust Alexis. I trust her the least out of anybody in that alliance. But she does make up a good point that I may be riding the coattails of Rob. But I don't think it's strategically smart to flip on an alliance that you're in a good position in. But, I have a lot to think about over the next few days, and I'm thinking right now at the moment. So you can bet your life that I will be looking into making a move if we do go to Tribal Council again, because, I'm kind of getting excited. So, successful first tribal, guys. Yeah, it's a nice successful one to start the game. So, who's our target now? I'm thinking Matt. Oh, I really want Louis gone. I told you why we can't vote Louis. He's too beneficial for our game plan. I don't understand why we can't just get rid of him. Isn't this 5 strong enough? Yeah, I get that, but fine. You know what? We'll just get rid of Louis. I'm definitely starting to get a little bit annoyed at Stephanie. I don't know why she can't see that Louis is good for our game plan, but I know that she's more important to me than Louis is. So I need to keep her close, and if Louis has to go home for her to trust me, then I'm fine to make that sacrifice. I'm sorry, Rob. Did I upset you in that last conversation? You didn't really upset me. I'm just getting a little bit annoyed that you can't see that Louis is the right person to keep around. I know that, but we're not going to need him if we've got a 5-strong alliance. That's just what I'm saying. I get that, but when it comes down to it, he's a good person to keep around if somebody does flip, it's good to have him still around, because I don't think Matt's going to trust us. I get that. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to get into more fights, so if we want to, we can get rid of Louis, but if something pops up again, we can just get rid of Matt. Simple as that. Yeah, so Matt is the target? Sure, we just need to work towards not having any more fights. I've already found myself in one conflict this season against Louis, so I don't really want to make another one with one of my allies. So me and Rob, our relationship in this game is kind of hit a rough patch, so it's up to me to try and fix that rough patch, because I don't want to go home simply because I oppose somebody that I particularly like. So at the moment, Matt's the target, even though it sickens me that Louis is not the main target at the moment, but his point far outweighs my point, so why we should get rid of Louis over keeping him. So at the moment, Matt's the target, and so until then, unless we hear something else come out. But at the moment, yeah, Matt's the target. Congrats on the first win, guys. Yeah, you did great, Cassandra. Thank you. I didn't think you did so great. Why do you just being this person, Marissa? No, I'm not gonna give any congratulations to traitors. Yeah, no, stop. Stop what, Kevin? Just stop fighting. Okay, I'll stop once Cassandra's gone. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. What about you, Gavin? Yeah, count me in. I'm actually kind of annoyed at Cassandra and Marissa. They're dragging down tribe morale for no particular reason whatsoever. In fact, it's not even really Cassandra's fault. It's mainly Marissa. So at the moment, Marissa's outburst at the moment might spare Will's life in the game. So here's my thinking. Yeah? Do you know, I think Marissa's kind of dragging down team morale because Cassandra's not really doing nothing wrong. She's just being sarcastic about the entire events that's going on. Yeah. So I was wondering if we just cut Marissa and bring Will into the alliance, make him feel accepted. Yeah, I hear you. Although, should we? I mean, like, I'm the only person who's really gelled with Will, and I don't think he trusts many other people. I mean, that's obviously a risk, and he might just work with us until merge and then flip. But Marissa might do the same, or Cassandra might do the same. I don't think Cassandra will flip. We just need to keep them separated from each other. Think that they're both out of the alliance, and then if we do go to tribal council, tell them the same name. You know, that's kind of clever, I guess. The elephant at camp at the moment is Marissa and Cassandra's fighting. And so at the moment me and Gavin had a conversation about just cutting Marissa. I don't really want that to happen because I don't want people to know that I have connections with Will. If I can keep that as a secret for as long as possible, hopefully me and him could become a very powerful duo in the game. But at the moment, I just want to hang back and try and think I'm against Will and stuff. I don't want him to go home, but I'm all for cutting Marissa out at the moment. How are you feeling? I'm feeling fine. I mean, I don't know what she's doing. Hey girls. Oh, hey Will. Can we talk? Sure. So, I don't know where you two sit in that alliance, but just hear me out. I'm willing to make some genuine connections with some people, and I know you guys don't necessarily like Marissa, so I want to make some connections with you guys, and I'm thinking of maybe we could create something here, just the three of us. Like, I'm like your granddad or something, and we become like a strong three. You know, I'm down for that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Cool. I just need you guys to think about that. We have a few conversations to just get to know each other, and hopefully, slow and surely, we can maybe create a small alliance here. Yeah, no, I'm down for that. So, at the moment, I don't know how many days I have in this game. We might win another challenge, but that means we're going to have to go to 4 tribal councils. I might be able to survive the next one we go to because no one's really liking Marissa. But that means I have to start getting out there. And I honestly see those 2 girls who are close as 2 good people I could work with. And I know the age gap might be something that might stop that alliance forming, but I don't see it like that. So hopefully us 3 can hopefully get something going. I have a plan in mind, but they need to accept it first. And if they don't, I get it. So I know exactly where I sit with Marissa, and it's not good, but I have no idea where I fully sit alongside Gordon and Gavin. I don't know if they fully 100% trust me. So down the line, it's good to have those connections, and honestly, Will's a person I really want to work with. I mean, he looks like he might be a grouchy, angry old man, but he's actually a really nice person. And honestly, me and Lexi could be 2 people that could get along with him. So it's good to have that connection at the moment, but at the moment, I don't know really where I sit. Are you ready to get to your 4th immunity challenge of the season? Yeah! First things first, Malata getting your first look at the new Ulua tribe. Michelle voted out last night's tribal council for today's challenge. Each member of the tribe will run along these balance beams, over these set of stairs and along this other balance beam to collect the blocks. First tribe to get all 6 blocks back will win immunity, but it's not that easy. You can send 1 to 2 people out at a time, except for the first time you go out. You go out, and then once you get to these stairs, this is known as the attack zone. You can push somebody off these steps, but you must be touching the attack zone. If you're not, then you lose a block. If you fall off the balance beam, you have to go back to the start. Plus, if you fall off the attack zone, you have to go back to the start. And if you're holding the block goes back to the start as well. Okay. All the way, you have 1 extra member sending somebody out. Who's it gonna be? And I'll give you a moment to strategize, then we'll get started. One more rule before we start. If you fall off the balance beam, you have to go back to the beginning, and then the next person has to go. Okay. For Ulawa, sitting out is Stephanie. Survivors ready? Go! Gordon and Rob. Very even over the first balance beam. Gordon and Rob making it up the attack zone stairs. Big attack up on top of the attack zone stairs. Rob breaks free of Gordon's grasp, putting him in front as he dashes towards the block. Gordon's behind now. Rob and Gordon on the balance beam. Rob flying across it. Rob is almost done with the balance beam. Gordon at the middle of the balance beam. Ulawa are in front. Both tribe members on the balance beam with their tribe's first block. Gordon starting to catch up to Rob now. This challenge is getting close. Both tribe members racing over the attack zone. None of them willing to attack each other. They don't want another battle like before. Rob and Gordon both on the last balance beam. Rob has a little bit of a lead now. Rob gets his next team block back. The next people can go. Gordon almost there. Ulawa have a slight lead. Stephanie and Georgia out on the balance beam now. Gordon gets his team's first block back. The next people can go. Alexis making her way over the attack zone. Georgia hanging back. Lexi and Gavin making their way over their first balance beam for Malata. Georgia tackles Lexi over. Alexis proceeds to make her way over the stairs. Gavin running up the stairs now. Big battle going on in the attack zone. Lexi pushes Georgia over. She's gonna come back. Meanwhile, Gavin makes his way over the staircase. Alexis is on the second balance beam for her tribe. Gavin making his way over the first balance beam for his tribe. Georgia making it over the staircase. Both Alexis and Gavin are working on the second balance beam. Alexis working on the balance beam very slowly though. So is Gavin. Lexi on the balance beam for her tribe. Jamie flying over the staircase on the attack zone. Alexis has got Ulawa's second block. Gavin and Lexi making their way over the balance beam. Jamie flying over the balance beam for Ulawa. Alexis lets Jamie overtake her on the balance beam. Gavin's got Malata's second block. Lexi taking a long time over the balance beam. All 4 members have got the block for their tribe. Now they're running back to the attack zone. This could get interesting. Jamie is wasting no time. Gavin and Lexi have to catch up. So does Alexis. Jamie absolutely tanking everybody in this challenge. There is a big battle proceeding on the attack zone. Gavin taking his sweet time. Jamie is rocketing along. Lexi pushes Alexis off. That blocks to go back to the beginning, and so does she. Jamie, meanwhile, flying over the final obstacle before he gets his block back. Jamie's back with Ulawa's second block. Matt out on the course now. Lexi and Gavin coming back with Malata's second and third block. Malata looks like they have a lead. Matt and Louie out on the course for Ulawa. Out on the course for Malata is Cassandra and Will. Malata hold the lead 3-2. Big battle commencing up on top of the attack zone between Cassandra and Matt. Louie attacking Will, but hold on, Louie, stop. You can't attack Will while he's not in the attack zone. You're out of the challenge. Rob, you're gonna have to go. Matt gets Cassandra off. She's gonna have to come back, and Marissa's gonna have to go. Rob is out in the course after Louis has made a mistake. By the way, Louis, you can't go back out in the course. Damn. Marissa out in the course now. Big battle on top of the attack zone between Will and Matt. Still going on. Marissa is slow over the balance beam. And Rob straight up pushes Will off the attack zone. Will's gonna have to come back. Gordon, you can go out in the course. Try and hold off Marissa and Gordon for me. I'm gonna go and get the block. Will coming back. Marissa almost up at the attack zone. Rob and Matt discussing on how to approach this. Gordon has completed the balance beam. Rob on the second balance beam. Matt and Marissa going at it. Hold on, Matt, stop. You weren't... Marissa wasn't on the attack zone when you first made contact. You're out of this challenge as well. Jamie, you can go. Georgia out in the course now for Ulua, who are falling behind. Marissa and Gordon are getting over the attack zone with no problem at the moment. Rob making his way over the balance beam. Rob almost finished the balance beam. Gordon and Marissa are on the balance beam. Georgia making her way over the attack zone. Rob on his way back over the balance beam with his tribe's third block. Georgia almost finished the attack zone staircase. Marissa and Gordon are very slow over the balance beam. Rob almost finished the balance beam for his tribe. Georgia's waiting patiently. Gordon on the balance beam with his tribe's fourth block. Marissa's got her tribe's fifth block. Malata are taking the lead. Georgia making her way over the balance beam. Gordon and Marissa slowly making their way over the balance beam. Rob waiting patiently for Gordon to arrive on the attack zone. A big battle commences on top of the attack zone between two of the biggest players in this game. Georgia's got her tribe's fourth block. Marissa almost done with the balance beam. Rob pushes over Gordon, but Marissa is close behind. Georgia making her way over the balance beam. Very slowly. Georgia is making her way over the balance beam. Rob falls off. Marissa straight up just pushes him over. He's going to come back, and that block's going to go back to the beginning. Malata are pulling away with this lead. Jamie out on the course for his tribe, trying his best. Georgia coming over the attack zone. Marissa and Gordon almost back with their tribe's fourth and fifth block. Jamie's flying over the attack zone. Georgia's finished going over the attack zone. And Gordon and Marissa are almost done with this part of the challenge. Jamie is flying over the balance beam for his tribe. Georgia bringing back her tribe's third block. Lexi is on the balance beam after Gordon and Marissa bring back their tribe, Melanta's fourth and fifth block. Jamie coming back with his tribe's fourth block. Alexa's on the balance beam now. Lexi making her way over the attack zone. She is very quick. Jamie full on sprinting over the balance beam. Alexis falls off. This opens the door for Lexi, who's almost over the attack zone. Rob, you're gonna have to go again. Rob going over the balance beam now. Jamie almost over the attack zone. Lexi working on the last balance beam for her tribe. Jamie almost back with his tribe's fourth block. Rob making his way over the attack zone. Lexi coming back with her tribe's sixth block. Lexi coming back now, almost at the end of the balance beam. Rob on the balance beam for his tribe. Georgia out in the course for Ulua. Malata are almost home. Georgia waiting for Lexi on top of the attack zone. Rob has almost finished the balance beam. Rob coming back with his tribe's fifth block. Big battle commencing on top of the attack zone again between Lexi and Georgia. Lexi pushes Georgia off. She's gonna come back. This opens the door for her to get back. Rob sprinting over the balance beam. He hasn't got any other choices but to catch up with Lexi before she gets off the attack zone. Rob trying to catch Lexi before she gets off the attack zone. Jamie out in the course now. This could be big for Malata. Rob jumps, but he loses his block and falls off the attack zone. He's out of this challenge. Alexis is going to have to go again. Plus that block's going to have to go back to the beginning. But I don't think it's going to matter because Lexi's almost back with her tribe's 6th block. She's just going to get over the balance beam. Jamie trying to get over the attack zone. Alexis standing on the balance beam, but Lexi's almost home. Jamie is flying over the balance beam as usual. Alexis almost to the attack zone, but it's too late. Lexi gets the 6th block back from Malata, which means Malata wins immunity and is safe from the vote, sending Olowa to Tribal Council. Unlucky, guys. Yeah, we're going back to Tribal Council, but hopefully we can learn from this loss. Yeah, I really don't want to have to lose again. So, losing sucks. We lost 2 immunity challenges in a row. But hopefully we can learn from this. We're going to have to vote another member off tonight. But I'm feeling confident and it's not going to be me. It's either going to be Louis or Matt tonight, I think. We're going to have an alliance discussion about it. But I'm not feeling very nervous. So, right now I'm in a good position. So we have come to a collective decision. I'm pretty sure Matt's going to go home tonight. Why Matt? I would want to get rid of Louis. He kind of blew it in that challenge by getting himself kicked out alongside Matt. But I think Matt's more strategic than Louis. And Louis doesn't really have many connections with anybody. Especially, well, none of them really have connections with anybody. But I just think Matt's a difficult person to understand and definitely not the right person to take further in the game. That makes sense. So we all gonna vote Matt? Yeah, I'm down for that. Sure, why not? Cool. So, are we all good with Rob tonight? I'm fine with that. Again, it's the only name I've heard. I'm down for that. Sure, why not? Tonight, my fate lies in the hands of Jamie and Alexis. I don't know where the majority alliance of Rob, Georgia and Stephanie are putting their votes towards. Either that's me or Louis, it doesn't matter who. If one of us go home, the other's screwed. So I've put as much work in as possible to try and get Jamie and Alexis to flip, so all I can do tonight is hope that they vote with me. So, yeah. I'm getting nervous about tonight. I don't know what's going to happen. So, what are you going to do? I personally don't know. I kind of want to stick with Rob, but, you know, I don't know. I'm going to vote for Rob. Why? Well, I don't think they have our best interests at heart, and I just think Matt does. So I want to stick with Matt instead. I personally think they do. And it would be hard. I want to make a big move, but I don't know if it's the right time to do so. Maybe later on. This is our perfect opportunity to make a big move, though. You're right. That is a good point. But I mean, we've got a lot of time to think about it. But I mean, in the meantime, it is kind of exciting being the swing votes. Yeah, but the other thing is, if we make the wrong decision, we're basically screwed. Yeah, I guess so. So, tonight I have a big decision to make alongside Alexis. The safe decision is to stick with Rob and get rid of Matt. But the big move is to stick with Matt and go with Rob. And vote out Rob. So, it's definitely both scenarios are playing through my mind. And I like both the outcomes to them. But what one's best for my game is the big question at the moment. And should I play the risk of getting out Rob now? So me and Alexis have a lot of thinking to do before tonight's tribal. Welcome, Olowa, to Tribal Council. Rob, yeah? How does it feel losing your second immunity challenge in a row after dominating? You know, obviously it sucks, but this is just what happened, and we're going to have to learn to get over it, and hopefully tonight's decision helps us win more challenges. Louis. Yeah? Tonight's decision. Did they have a lot of thought process involved with it? It depends on where you sit in the tribe. If you're on the bottom, then yes, you can have a lot of thought process. And especially when you're on the top, because you don't want to make the wrong decision. So yeah, I think there's a lot of thought process going on. But those who don't know what's going on and just gonna vote, well then there's not a lot of thought process in there. Alexis, yeah? Are you in the majority alliance or the minority alliance? I don't know exactly where I sit. I do know that I think a few people like me and trust me, and I don't think I'm gonna be going home tonight, but I'll be lying if I said I felt confident. Well, with that it is, time to vote. Matt, you'll start us off.
Rob, strong guy, strategic guy, dangerous guy, and I'm gonna have to send you home because of the threat you posed to me. Matt, I guess you're not really in my alliance and I haven't really got to know you, but I really want Louis to go, but I don't want to make Rob angry, so I'm voting you out tonight. Sorry, buddy. Good luck in life.
I'll tally the votes. Person with the most votes must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Rob. It's 1 vote, Rob. Second vote, Rob. That's 2 votes, Rob. No votes anybody else, 5 votes left. Third vote, Matt. That's 2 votes, Rob. 1 vote, Matt. 4 votes left. Fourth vote, Matt. We are tied. 2 votes, Matt. 2 votes, Rob. Fifth vote, Matt. That's 3 votes, Matt. 2 votes, Rob. 2 votes left. Sixth vote, Rob. We are tied again. 3 votes, Rob. 3 votes, Matt. 1 vote left. Fourth person voted out of Survivor Solomon Islands. Matt. Matt, come bring me your torch. Matt, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Okay, bye guys. Bye Matt. Sorry. It's okay. Well, last tribal council, you guys were deeply divided. This tribal council proves that to a T. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Well, this is an unfortunate way to get eliminated and a very close elimination.
The worst part of being voted out this early on in the game is that the fact I was smart enough to win. I knew I could win this game. My physical game may not have been there, but actually the letdown was my social game. I just didn't have many good connections with people in this game.
You know, I tried my best. I had to do what I had to do. I mean, I was on the bottom of the tribe. So, I mean, I flipped somebody, so obviously I can take that away as a success.